And here we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerdlings of all ages, and welcome to September's UGC Alpha themed PUBG custom games evening. What on earth does any of this stuff even mean? Hello, I am Jarisar. Welcome to our community custom games night. It's going to be a bit different this month. As some of you might have known, PUBG has come out with UGC, standing for user generated content. Now this is in alpha. What does alpha mean? Well, you should know what alpha means. PUBG, I think, is still in alpha. I'm not sure. Has there been? We're early access, right? But UGC at the moment has been released for people to be playing around with. It is effectively a map editor for PUBG, okay? We are going to absolutely break things tonight if we can. Exactly right, Dockster. It's the UGC Alpha. We might make it the UGC Omega. I don't even know. It's gonna be fun. You have all sorts of custom game modes. It means you can bend the rules of PUBG. You can have low gravity. You can have different rule sets. You can do all sorts of fun stuff by creating your own maps. And that's what we're going to be showcasing tonight. The stream is going to be about 2.5 hours long, give or take. And we're going to be playing and showcasing a whole bunch of different custom game modes. Now, the first one that we're going to showcase today is a parkour game mode where you have to aim to get to the top of the map as quickly as possible. It's actually going to be really fun. And we have no set agenda this evening for this is how long each one is going to take or anything like that. It's fairly free-flowing. If we play a game mode and it turns out that it finishes in 5 minutes, we'll play it again. I don't mind playing the same game mode 2 or 3 times. Doesn't bother me at all. Ooh, I beg your pardon. So yes, we are all good. Hello to everyone in the chat. We've got Patrick and Delzor and Cassie helping out with us this evening. I also see Natari and Omalama in the lobby, which is fantastic. Hi guys, how are you doing? Hopefully you guys are streaming as well. I didn't actually log in to check, but fingers crossed you are. I would expect you are. Everybody knows it's good fun, but you've got your squads with you at the very least. So yeah, this is going to be a fantastic evening. We'll be starting the first game, I imagine, when we get enough players that Patrick deems it should be good enough fun to try and get our way through to commentating a rather interesting game mode. I believe we're going to be starting with parkour. So let's go ahead and check that out. Yep, exactly. I can't repeat what we just said, but Patrick has basically said our agenda for today is it. We ball. That is exactly right. We have the game name set up as Jarisar UGC September 2025. The password is UGC in all capitals. There's the llama emotes in chat. There we go. How you doing, Omalami? Having a good evening? How is everything going? I should remind everyone as well. In addition to just playing on the stream, you can be in with a shout of winning 1,000 G coin just by being here. You can be playing, you can be watching, it literally doesn't matter. You can win 1,000 G coin just by hitting ! Giveaway in chat. But wait, don't do that just yet. And the reason you don't do that just yet is because if you are a subscriber to the channel, whether it is a paid sub, whether it is a gifted sub, whether it is a prime sub, it literally doesn't matter. As long as you're a sub to the channel, you get 6 entries into that raffle, not just the 1. And we will be drawing the winners after the end of the weekend. You could be walking away with one of our wonderful G-Coin bundles. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel and hit ! Giveaway in chat. Nefarians in chat and won one of the G-Coin bundles last month. So proof that it does happen. It absolutely does happen. Do make sure that you smash that sub button and you get ready to move in. I think we are ready to roll, more or less. with game number 1. We can always come back to the lobby, get more people in, and go again. Tendo, let's show some love and support. Absolutely. Tendo, you playing this evening? I see you in chat. Are you going to be in game? Let me know. Boom! There we go. That's the sub we're talking about. Fury coming in with a 24-month resub. Hello, Fury. You definitely haven't been strong-armed into being here tonight, and I appreciate that about you. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to this already. We've got 18 people in this lobby. I'm going to be... I'm probably going to be in observer mode in most of them. So we see 18 people here, but realistically, it'll be 17 with me in observer. I will play some of the game modes because some of them are like TDM. TDM is bloody hard to cast, guys. Let's be honest. It's so quick and there are so many respawns. You thought Overwatch was fast? Nuh-uh. It just becomes that much more difficult. So I might just end up playing myself and doing very badly, but at least having fun. And I'll be playing with you guys as well. We are starting the game in 45 seconds, folks, so make sure to get yourself in. Jarosar UGC, September 2025. The password is UGC. We are starting with parkour this evening. God knows what the hell's going to happen here. I don't. I'm actually not going to be playing the first one. I'm in a... I think parkour is the kind of map where it makes sense for me to be watching. And I will be figuring things out at the same time as everyone else. How is everyone doing? How have your weekends been so far? Today is day 2 of me being streaming or on camera for 13 hours in a row. This is my second day. It honestly feels like I'm back doing dream hacks. Like, what is even going on? I just need I need my voice to hold out and then I'll be okay. I've been doing the FIDE Grand Prix for chess.com all day. Had some amazing games, ridiculous games today. It's such a privilege to be doing that with Judith Polgar and David Howell as well. So much fun. Exactly. It's not just quiz and PUBG. I did so I did chess 10 p.m. till 6 p.m. and then quiz from 6 p.m. onwards yesterday and PUBG from 6 p.m. onwards today. So it's yeah, it's 13-hour Friday and a 13-hour Saturday. That's my weekend, folks. Woo! How have you all been doing? Are you all enjoying what everything has to offer this evening? We are now loading up into the parkour map. Let's show you what that looks like, because it's going to be a bit weird. At the moment, I'm not seeing anything. Patrick is actually the host here. So Patrick will be loading... Oh my god, look at that. We'll be loading up the parkour game mode. And I think Patrick will be shoving me into observer mode any moment now. But this is going to be absolute carnage. You can see... Oh god. How far do you have to go? Can we even, like, finish this game mode in, like, 20 minutes? Hello? This looks brutal. Absolutely brutal. Is there an official start? Or have we started already? Oh, no, there we go. Match starts in a minute. All right, cool. Cool. We Gucci. We know what we're doing. At some point, I'll be shoved into OBS and I'll take you through the entire course. This is going to be rather delicious. You will find this map fun later on. Wait, you mean I'm not going to find it fun now? Like, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? I'm finding this fun already. I see people falling down already. Oh, someone's found me in game. Hello. All right. Oh, have we started? We have now. All right, there we go. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerdlings of all ages, welcome to Parkour, our first game here in tonight's UGC Custom Games. Oh god, I forgot damage is on and people can punch each other. This is going to be fun. We're already... First blood. Nefarian gets ragdolled. Presumably they get respawned. Welcome to the parkour map. Everyone spawns down here. And the goal is to get to the end. What is the end, you might ask? Let's go ahead and find out. Stairway to heaven and all that. Oh, I can see there's plenty of obstacles there. That's Delzor actually having a go himself. And unfortunately, you have to go straight back down here if you don't end up via the spiral staircase. Fury. Oh dear, stopping Sniper from getting any further. Delzor presumably can now go and do some damage, but Fury's going to have to move himself because he is only on about 30 HP. You can understand the gist of this game mode pretty quickly, but the stakes are, ooh, get higher and higher. Forator looks like he's behind Fatty, who has just fallen to his death. And I think that makes Forator currently out in the lead. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this entire game mode from start to finish. So we have the park bench there, which I presume you can almost shortcut to get back on to that block. You then open this door, which no one has yet. Do we then go upstairs or do we stay downstairs? Let's find out. Oh, we go upstairs and we end up here. There's an ammo box there. What's in that? Can I see what's in here? No, I can't. Okay, that's just trolling me. But if you stay downstairs, you can actually leap out the back. Oh, you go via the upstairs window and you go this way instead. To some stairs that goes to a giant rock, which you're going to climb very, very slowly. And that gets you onto these rather dodgy looking rocks here. I don't think you can jump onto that airplane. I feel like that's just there to troll you. You have to go around, which is fine. I love the cones on the logs here. That's great. Bunches of barrels, not a problem. That's straight out of military base. And then a single barrel with the... Wait, you can't make that leap. Can you? Can you make that leap? Jump. And you have to jump and just about grab... Oh my god, that's brutal. And grab onto that ledge. Multi-barrels up. This is going to take a while. Up these stairs, which looks fine. Oh, we've got some pots there. There might be some items along the way. All the way up here. Oh my god. So was the entire plane just a red herring? Is there like an alternate way to get up on this plane? Is it just there for decoration? I think it's just there for decoration. So we get all the way up here. And then once we get to the top, we play tippy toes non-stop. Got some fences, some tires. This is... And at any point, I'm guessing if you die, you have to start back at the beginning. So this is rough, guys. This is real rough. You can jump here. You can... I don't know if this is a save point or something. Do you respawn here? I sure hope you do, because starting at the bottom is going to be rough. And then you've got two choices of going... Oh my god. Okay. These both look doable. In fact, I'm going to say the spiral staircase looks easier, but are there gaps there? Oh, wow, that's mean. There are gaps in the spiral staircase. Holy crap. That is so mean. You can go, I've got railings. I can just run up and then you get yeeted off there. That's horrific. No such gaps here, luckily. I've got no idea what this one here is for. I'm not touching that. That's just there to troll me for sure. Then we get up to the top. It looks like you can just about make that jump. Can you make this jump? Maybe, just about. It's so hard to tell when everything's just floating in air and there isn't a floor for reference. I'm going to assume you can, otherwise that would be troll as hell. That platform onto this single-story building. And what do? Do you, like, leap onto this staircase? And just about catch that? And you have to do that multiple... There's no way this leap works, right? How do you get there? You're stuck at this point, guys. There's no way. We're stuck now. Ninja K2 is saying damage is on. Can we turn it off? I think we've left damage on purposefully, but I'm sure at some point Patrick can turn it off. That, or we'll run this again without damage. But how on earth are you supposed to get to this point? Is there low gravity after you get up here? I'm so confused right now. Get onto that building. Watchtower. What looks like a miniature version of a shop on Tego? What? Onto that. Into this warehouse. I don't understand how this is going to work. It must be low gravity by the time you get up here. And then finally, up this ramp to Salvation, the basketball court. All right. So that's your introduction for this absolutely ridiculous game mode. You start all the way down here. You've got a pair of staircases to choose from, although that one just leads you straight back to the tail end of the plane. Up here onto these cars, where a whole bunch of people are currently a bit stuck. Into this building, up the staircase that you have to get to by jumping out of the second story window onto this rock. Past this plane, across all of that, up this giant staircase here, and then it gets dicey. We've got fences, tires, that random floating island. I still don't know what that's about. You then have two choices here. Careful, these staircases have gaps in them, which is really evil. All the way up top, and then somehow you start jumping these incredible distances. I actually don't know how you do that. I need to find out if it's going to be low gravity or something else. But you go through all of these buildings, into and out of the warehouse. This is the home stretch, and you finish up here. Sounds nice and easy, right? Yep, that's what I thought so as well. This map is insane. Just to let you know, who was it that was saying in chat earlier? Damage cannot be turned off once we hit play. We can run this a second time with the damage switched off if you like afterwards. Let's see if we actually get a winner first, though. There's Patrick himself trying to climb on. Most people successfully making it to the tail end of this plane, but they need to find a way to get up, and that seems to be the first break point here by the looks of things. Of the people that did get there, Natari, oh, just about surviving there on the ledge, doing well, just behind Fatty and Delzor. Are these the leaders? They are not. Forator is all the way out in front. Look at this. He's gone out of the second story window, up the staircase, across the rock. He's all the way up here. This is insane. Forator is absolutely showing us how it's done right now. This is strong stuff. I've got no idea, by the way, how to turn off the Team 1 was eliminated graphics. You're just gonna have to hear that for a ridiculous amount of the stream, I think. A lot of people still falling short, but Forator is taking an early lead. Oh, this is getting dangerous. Oh no! Oh dear, oh dear. And back we go. Okay, thank God there are save points. We're good. We're good. Mr. Parlak is asking, do we give G-Coins to UGC winners? We don't actually know. There's Omalama. We don't actually know how many winners there'll be, because if people complete the maps quickly, we'll have more. So what we're doing is we are giving away... Oh, there goes Fatty as well. We are giving away G-Coin through a raffle. So it's not through winning the game. Anyone has the chance to win. You can come first or come last in a game, and it doesn't even matter. All you have to do is hit !giveaway in chat. But if you are subscribed to the channel, and it doesn't matter if that's a paid sub, it doesn't matter if it's a gifted sub, or if it's a prime sub. If you're any one of those, you get 6 entries into the raffle instead of just the one. So you get 5 bonus entries, and you have additional opportunities to win yourself some fantastic G-Coin prizes come the end of the weekend. So definitely get yourself in the draw in the chat. And we look forward to seeing you guys there soon. Now, we have Forator and Natari. Are we beginning to see what might be the gang of usual suspects making their way across the poisoned logs? These cones making it particularly annoying. Being very careful to time your jumps accordingly. Forator opting to go above, whereas Natari opting to go across. Both of them appear to make it, but how much further are they going to go? I haven't seen anyone make it to this staircase yet. Let's go ahead and watch this. There's Forator. There's Natari. Forator onto the first barrel. Oh, just about makes that. That's number 1. Up to number 2. Using the ledge grab there. We've got number 3. There goes Natari. Can Forator make it to the staircase? On to number 4 now. One more leap, and he doesn't quite make it. Both Forator and Atari go down at that point. That was close. I like that. That was well close. Who else have we got? So many people stuck at the spawn point. 9 minutes left to see if somebody can complete here. Looks like we've got a couple of people still punching. I reckon we will restart this game mode with damage off the second time we play. But I have to say, some people are actually getting quite far. We now have Delzor out in the lead. Fatty has been consistently up there. If it's becoming a bit of a problem, what we can... Oh, yeah. It seems to be the same 1 or 2 people, isn't it? Although, to be fair, most people are getting past. We will definitely rehost this with damage switched off. That is good to know. Are we finally going to see Fatty on that staircase? He makes it! Fatty and Delzor. Or am I going to speak too soon? In the case of Delzor, let's find out. He makes it as well. We now have our first 2 players up this staircase, making their way across all of the obstacles to what I presume is the next save point. Fatty's got an interesting technique here where he's running and then crouching a bit and then running again. Now onto the tires. Delzor maybe waiting for a couple more people to catch up or giving Fatty a head start. Goodness knows what he's doing there. This is probably one of the few times Del can dance around without risking imminent death. So I guess he's just making the most of it. More and more people now making their way to the next checkpoint. Oh my goodness, look at how far Fatty's gone. That is ridiculous. He's chosen to go the right-hand side. We were talking about whether you wanted to go left or right. Fatty has chosen to go right. Now remember, there are gaps in this spiral staircase. Needs to be very mindful of that. Oh, and he is. He knew to go on to the inside. Oh no! And that's Fatty down. That is Fatty down. Where are we respawning? We're respawning back there. And he's just behind Del. Who else is going to make it? Kyoto Tears and Forator are trying to make their way to the next checkpoint. 6 minutes left to go. Orma Llama trying to make it to checkpoint 2 as well. For those of you who are watching, who want to join, this game mode, or the first game I should say, will finish in just over 5 minutes. We're going to rehost the lobby, turn damage off, and host it again. So you get an opportunity to do this again. But we need to give the people out front an opportunity to try and win. It would feel bad if Fatty put this much effort in, and then we said... Sorry, we're going to stop the lobby early, just in time for them to almost make it. Fatty's consistently opting to go on the right-hand side. I wonder if he's played this map before and he's chosen to do that because he thinks this is harder. Because to my untrained eye, that looks all right. Maybe it's because once you get past this bit, you've got more stairs, so there are fewer jumps to do overall. I don't know. Leaping onto the spiral staircase again. It was at the top of the spiral staircase that he fell last time around. Let's see what's going to happen now. Oh no. And he's gone again. This jump is the one he can't quite figure out, and I honestly think that's quite a big leap. Like, does that not just mean that the correct thing to do is to go from this side? Is this even possible? I don't know. I have questions about that. Orma Llama in 4th place now, behind Kyoto Tears, Delzor, and Faddy. Kyoto Tears has made it to the next checkpoint as well, which is fantastic. More and more people making their way to the next checkpoint. But with 4 minutes left to go, I'm not sure how much progress they're realistically going to make. Forator goes down again. Wait, hang on a second. I thought Forator already reached the checkpoint. I didn't even know he could go down it. So I guess from there all the way up to here is one stage, and you don't reach the next checkpoint until you get to where Kyoto Tears is. That must be what it is. Faddy once again ahead of Delzor. Ooh, who has a moment there on the floating rocks. Just about gets away with it. Who is good with their movement in PUBG? That's what this game mode really proves. Let's see if people are able to speed up a bit when we disable damage in the next one. It's going to be a Ay, there goes Del. And there's Del once. This is really difficult. I have to say, Faddy is currently winning. He's chosen to go the other way this time, maybe deciding that when he gets to the top here, the jump off of that staircase just isn't worth the risk. He's already higher than he's ever been. I really want to know what happens once you get up here, because I feel like this jump is impossible. The one from there to there. Oi, Faddy, what are you doing? Let's watch Faddy here. Ah, it's a perspective trick. The buildings are tiny. It didn't look like... Oh, that is cheek. That is cheeky. It looked like they were so far away, but the buildings are tiny. Ay. See ya, Faddy. Oh my god, this is hard. One minute and 30 seconds remaining. I'm not sure it's going to be possible now. I'm really not sure. I don't think anyone else is going to get close. Kyoto Tears going down now as well. Just over 1 minute remaining. So these buildings are actually tiny. They don't look tiny when you look at it like this, but there you go. One to the other, one to the other, and these are actually miniatures. So you can get away with doing that hop, skip, and a jump, and I have to say, they got so close to completing that. But Faddy is ultimately going to run out of time. That's Delzor going down once again. 38 seconds remaining. I think it's safe to say Faddy has done the most in this game mode, but nobody has completed it. We might play this again later. And also see... Oh god, there goes Del. It looks like in second place is going to be Kyoto Tears, unless there are some real tears that happen right about now, and Orma Llama is going to take the final podium spot. With 5 seconds left to go, I can't see that being any different. And that is it. All right. Well done to Faddy. That was absolutely incredible stuff. Who made their way the furthest in parkour. I've got absolutely no clue, by the way, what we're going to be playing next. So we're going to hang out on this screen for a second. Now, by the way, the lobby is back open. So if anyone was watching and wants to play, now is the time to get in. The game name is UGC September 2025. The password is UGC, all capital letters. You are welcome to make your way into the lobby now, and we'll be playing something else. We will go back to parkour. When we go back to parkour, we will have damage off. That was a really fun game. Really, really fun game. Rule number 1, no killing Cassie. Rule number 2, the AUG is an SMG. Oh dear, oh dear. The AUG memes translating from one month to the next. Love it. So that was game number 1. Let's find out what's next. I will be getting ready to hop into game more or less as soon as Patrick tells me what we're doing. So if you guys have suggestions for what to do next, message Patrick in the chat. But I think we've got a couple of lovely game modes lined up. The game, as always, Jorisar UGC September 2025. The password is UGC, all capital letters. Excellent. All right, so we are going to go to the Throw Clan's Gmod Motel. I have seen this. I don't know if you guys like unlimited Panzerfausts, but I certainly do. And this is an absolutely wonderful game mode that Throno and friends have put together. And it is called the Throw Clan's Gmod Motel. Now, in this particular one, I think it's Throno and Jacurial who creating this. And you're going to get unlimited Panzerfaust. This is an awful lot of fun. If you want in, make sure to get in now. We'll be starting in about a minute. Spectating in this game mode is also going to be absolutely delicious. Keeping score, impossible. But yeah, the actual gameplay is fantastic. So make sure to get yourself into game now. 30 seconds until we start. Throno and Jacurials. What motel is it again? Can't even remember. The Gmod Motel. I like it. Just gonna chuck that back there. Got a couple more people joining. Good, good, good. Make sure to get yourself into the game. Go to UGC at the bottom of the left-hand side list once you get into game and you look for custom games, and you should see Jorisar UGC September 2025. The password is UGC all caps. Nice and easy. Let's go ahead and get in. Go Tendo. Is Tendo coming in? Let's have some, Tendo. Show them what you got. Man, I got to the floating barrels after the islands, and then my lady decided to vault over them instead of on. Oh no, Baffish. I felt that pain as I was reading that. That is rough. Oh, that is rough. Oh, amazing. Jacurial's in Twitch chat. Hello, Jacurial. How are you? I want to know how many hours it took to get the next UGC mode we're going to be playing to a point, like to its current point. That's what I want to know. I've seen what this looks like. It looks pretty good, but I want to know how long it took. Because I imagine the design of some of these must be absolutely ridiculous. Oh, we're thinking. We're looking for a number. I wonder if it's already hundreds of hours. Gmod Motel is probably in total. You know what? Can I be honest? That's really quite low. Gmod Motel is probably in total about 25 to 30 hours. For some reason in my head, I was thinking it would be a much bigger number than that. I mean, that's still a lot of time to invest. Don't get me wrong, but for some reason I just thought, I don't know, I was expecting the number to be higher. I guess the tools you use to be able to edit and what's been made available to you from Crafton have allowed you to do it in that amount of time, which is pretty awesome. Sky Islands is about the same. Nice, nice. And in total, between me and Throne, we're close to 1,000 hours in UGC. Okay, now that I can believe. That makes a lot of sense. Designing and creating these must take so unbelievably long. And of course, you can spend hours doing something and then realize at the end, oh, that's not going to quite work. We're going to have to design it some other way. Or we're going to have to choose to do it a different way than we originally wanted. That's frustrating. Not everything happens exactly the way you want it to begin with. Wow. Yeah, you really do have to put time and effort into mastering the tool 100%. But I'm looking forward to Gmod Motel. I've got absolutely no clue what to expect. I'm going to be put into observer mode, so I'm going to be flying around watching, learning with everyone else who is playing this for the first time. Huge thank you to FedEx for subscribing. Remember that at the end of the weekend, we will be giving some people the wonderful opportunity to walk away with some of our G-Coin bundles. All you have to do to enter and be in with a chance to win in that raffle is hit !giveaway in chat. But if you're a subscriber, whether it is a paid, a gifted, or a prime sub, you get 6 entries and not just the one into the raffle. So make sure you get your subs in before hitting !giveaway. I've got no idea what to expect. I'm looking up. This looks very interesting indeed. There we go. That's what we're talking about. That's the FedEx sub. The 3-month resub from FedEx. Thank you very much. Let's go indeed. 20 seconds until we start this game mode. We're both deep into making something new at the moment as well. I love it. Oh, Chakuriel teasing the new stuff already. We're going to be playing... This is going to be the old stuff soon enough, right? It's not even the new stuff anymore. I love it. Giving creators more power to do new and funky stuff. Right. I think the game's about to start. I just had a countdown to 0, but nothing's happened. Eh? Oh, there we go. There we go. We're there. We are there. Amazing. All right, folks, let's go ahead and hop into game and see what we have to explore. Welcome to the Gmod Motel. Oh my god. We hope your stay is a pleasant one. Checkout time is whenever you get hit in the face with the Panzerfaust. What on earth is going on? Here we go. It's unlimited Panzerfaust o'clock. It's complete and utter free for all. There is no real keeping score here, but we are trying to race to the first to 25 kills. So let's take a look at what's happening. There's Fatty spawning, so you are invulnerable for the first couple of seconds after you spawn. After that, it looks like it is very much unlimited Panzer territory. We're here watching Cassie rain indiscriminate damage on everybody. This is wild. Immediately gets destroyed herself. Already several people. I think it's Roxol's is Team 8. I don't know who Team 6 is. Already up to 5 kills, now 6. Natari is 6. This is absolutely ridiculous. I feel like aggression is rewarded here consistently. Who doesn't want to be a part of this? Woo! This is actually World War III. Team 10 is Access Virus, who's up to 8 kills and was temporarily in the sole lead until Natari managed to catch him up. Where's Natari? Natari's down there. I was about to spectate him, but then he got absolutely demolished. This is full auto Panzerfaust, folks, and I am here for it. Who's down here in the corner? It's Orma Llama. Annie Mango's just chilling. I'm not so sure you're going to win doing that. Orma Llama was above, but has clearly been taken for a ride. We're now up to 10 kills. Still 10 being the highest number. Not quite so easy this game, though. Let me see if we can hop on board with someone. Oh, Access Virus has been particularly active, so let's wait till he respawns and hop on board with that. Ah! Patrick spotted by Robo Lemming's not going to be enough. Lemming goes down. Patrick goes down himself. Gets absolutely face planted by a couple of Panzerfausts. Nefarian's got an excellent high ground vantage point, but can't find anyone to shoot. Going for Fury long range. Gets a beautiful couple of shots off, I have to say. But is this going to be enough? Are you killing people quickly enough from that high vantage point? Well, if you die, it's not going to matter. It looks like him and Lewis are going to take each other out. Lewis, though, up to 14, I beg your pardon, but taking the sole lead, at least for now. He wasn't great. Let's see if we can see where he is on the map. Lewis, where are you? Lewis, I'm still looking for you. Are you just respawning so quickly? I can't see anything. That's Fury. Where's Lewis? There's Fury again. Has Lewis disappeared? There's Lewis! Lewis looking for Patrick. Not getting Patrick. Oh no, he gets Patrick, but he kills himself as well in the process. Blowback from the Panzerfaust, not ideal. Leroy Satan trying to find a way across this fence. That's what happens if you stand still for too long. I think that was from Roxo. It was from Roxo. Access Virus in the meantime, looking for people camped out in the corner. Doesn't see Lewis quickly enough, and in fact gets absolutely bombarded. This is the problem with first mover advantage. Natari has an excellent high vantage point, though. Let's see if we can take out Roxo. We can, and that means that Lewis is one of the highest players on the map right now, and that's a good thing. But if people see you, you have to be moving. Should get a kill or two out of that. 17 now, team 15 and 16. Team 16 is Loki. Loki's been shelling out in the corner. Where are you, Loki? There we are. Let's take a look at what's going on here. 19 kills. I'm guessing one of them might be himself because he's on to 18 points. So I don't know if you get -1 if you end up suiciding. I'm not sure. 18 points of 25. Team 15 and 16 tied now. That's Lewis 333. Lewis taking the lead. Now, where's Lewis? Let's go ahead and click on him on the left side. Yes, indeed, 23 kills, but he's only got 20 points, so suicides must take him to -1. He doesn't quite manage to get Patrick. He stays on 20. He's spawned again. Access Virus takes him out straight away, though, so he stalls on 20, and as a result, Loki comes back and is sharing the lead. Team 6 Natari also sharing the lead. Lewis going up to 21. 4 kills left until he gets the victory in this absolutely ridiculous game mode, although I absolutely love it. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the G-Mod Hotel. Frodo and Jacurial are watching the chaos unfold. Surprisingly close at the moment. If I remember correctly, 15 is Lewis. Lewis on 23, needs 2 more kills. A suicide will set him back. Gets Patrick. 1 more. Can't get it. We wait for him to respawn. All eyes on Lewis. 24 kills and counting. Will it be Leon? It will be Leon. And that is Team 15, Lewis, taking the victory here in this game. Absolutely insane. We now move into the second round. Here we go. Round 2. Jumping to avoid the death from Orma Llama. Kyozo Tears now on the ground. This is going to be problematic because there's going to be so many people able to shoot at you from above. I'm not sure that's the best move. I feel like you just take the death and respawn somewhere high, because now you're busy running around looking for people to shoot. It's not great. He sees this Robo Lemming, but look, if he evades you, what are you going to do about it? It just wastes so much time. I'm not sure that's the way forward. Ooh, I see. There's an upstairs as well. We're going to stay downstairs for now. I do beg your pardon. Currently on 4 kills at the moment. Who is Team 3? Team 3 is Rofel. Let's watch Rofel. Spots Fury. Clinical dispatch there. Unfortunately hits Robo Lemming as he is invincible and then immediately gets responded to. On board now with Leon. Nefarian is off in the distance. No, he's dead. Looking for Patrick. Gets Patrick. Nefarian up top. Knows he has to keep fighting. Needs to keep the explosions coming. He does that very well indeed. Leon gets spotted by who was that? That was Cassie on this steel structure. Cassie's a sitting duck there. It's no good. And Nefarian finishes her off, although the suicide means that I think he goes -1 as well. Instant noodles, super tasty. Rope is still very much in the lead. Now going up to 9. 2 kills clear at this early stage. He's found an excellent high ground advantage and importantly takes that access virus. Does get taken out himself. That was from, I think, Dangerous Hank. It's really weird. When I click on someone to spectate them, it's like it goes through them, unfortunately. When I want to click Nefarian, I left click. Oh, it does actually select him for once. I feel like it's been quite buggy. We got there. Rofel's still invincible, but gets taken out. Not before a little bit of a turn fire happens. They actually kill each other there. Up to 13 now is Rofel, continuing to try and establish himself as front runner, the winner in round number 2. He's respawned on the ground floor. This is problematic if Roxo spots him. Roxo gunning for Lewis at the moment by the looks of things in the long term. Manages to get him, but I think it's fair to say eventually. Sees Robo Lemming. Robo Lemming is currently invincible. This could be problematic. It is problematic. Those rockets are getting closer and closer. Patrick versus Roxo downstairs. Sniper actually getting involved as well, but all 3 of them died. Christ. That is the messiest thing that ever messy. Cassie consistently doing damage there. Fury almost taking her out. Never mind. That's Natari who gets the kill instead. Robo up to 18. Really starting to master things here in this game mode. This time around, if you click someone and they just die, the observer client in PUBG just goes absolutely wild. Like Loki's position. Just needs people to shoot at now. Formal armor from half the map away. Get some good hits. There we go. Problem is Rofel's somehow on 22. Rofel has found the way. Rofel has very much found the way. 23 kills and counting. It is all about getting the kills from up top. He needs 2 more. Access virus dies. He looks for Dangerous Hanks. He gets him. That's 24. 1 last kill. And Rofel will take on round number 2. He sees Patrick. He gets Patrick, but not before he goes down himself. And I think that was a self-kill. He's still on 24 points. He needs a 25th. Anybody will do. Loki spots him. Looking for Lewis. He gets Lewis. And Lewis, the winner of round 1, gets taken out by Rofel as the final kill in round 2. We now move on to round number 3 of 3. Let's take a look. On board with Patrick, our wonderful host for this evening. Sniper causing him to eat lead very, very early on. 1 last round in the bottle shop. See who is going through as round 3 winner. I'm going to break through the wall here. Check this out. I love the fights on the ground floor, even though it's very much a disadvantage in this game, in my opinion. higher ground you have, the more you can control the fights. Dangerous Hank's looking for Leon. He's already dead. Roxo gets taken out by somebody above Dangerous Hank. Does he have to be worried? What's going on? There is no one above Dangerous Hank. I swear I saw some rockets above him, so that confuses the heck out of me. Anyway, he's in a half-decent position to begin with, but he's currently not on the leaderboard. Robo Lemming, in the meantime, is having fun, absolutely barraging everyone on top of him. Ormalama, though, sees him at the same level and says absolutely not. There's Lewis, Fury in the background as well, looking for somebody to unleash on the ground floor. I just think this is the most dangerous place to be, even if it is the most fun and the most visually exciting, shall we say. Taking some damage from Access Virus. Recognizing, though, that he's not being followed. Fury might just choose to go straight out the other side. He does. Roxo was off to the left, but behind a wall, so Fury can't see it. The scaffolding is always dangerous. I'm not sure how much I like that. He goes down. And it was Roxo who manages to find him. He was over there somewhere, wasn't he? Yes, he was. Roxo, Team 8, currently number 6 on the leaderboard. Playing this slow and methodical. Access Virus getting one shot there. No mistake. Tendo's asking what will the next mode be. I don't know. I only know what the next mode is when Patrick tells me at the end of each one. We've got a whole bunch selected. And hopefully you're going to get to enjoy a whole bunch of them. And then we'll cycle through them as well. Like, I want to play the parkour one again now, if I'm honest. Team 3 and 2. That's Ormalama. Ormalama coming in hot. He is now joint top with 11. Let's go ahead and take a look at Ormalama. Dead at the moment. Let's get a little bit of respawn action. There we go. On board now with Ormalama. Spots Fury mid-fall. Not going to help. Dangerous Hank and Nefarian both in a position where they could have gone down to Ormalama. Unfortunately, they took each other out, and Ormalama then got taken out himself. So no advantage there. Back with him on the ground floor. Wants to try and get a little bit of higher ground. Problem is Cassie is up top and defending her space vigorously there. Cassie doing some work. Oh no, unfortunately that was a self-kill, bringing Cassie's kill count all the way down to 10. Respawning on the high ground is good. Kyoto Tears going down very promptly indeed. Now, we ask ourselves, how many people are there here to be on the receiving end of more rockets? A second kill on Kyoto Tears is important. Holding this high ground well, but with 14 hit points, it's going to be difficult to hold on forever. Ormalama takes himself out, cancelling out the point from that last kill. Not ideal. Why is that toilet bowl boarded over? Jakuriel thrown out. I have questions for you there, mate. That looks a bit weird to me. So many people taking themselves out. Patrick is the latest person to do just that. Rofel spawning right next to Cassie. Great shot. Rofel looking to go between the railings, and Fury jumps and gets him on top instead. That was a beautiful shot. Rofels, by the way, is once again on top with 19 kills, make that 25 more, and we will go home the winner of this game mode. He won round 2, he wins round 3 as well out of everyone here. I would say that's pretty darn comprehensive. What is this bonus stuff up top? Can you actually get up here? Yes, you can. Oh wow, I can see that being loads of fun. How has Nefarian not been shot at yet? That is absolutely baffling. Kyoto Tears back up. We've got Roxo and Cassie about to rock up against each other. Kyoto Tears finishes Roxo off. I believe Cassie was upstairs. No, she's gone from there. Roxo actually respawning up there, to be honest. Kyoto Tears now being found out. Revenge kill. 22 for Rofel. We have to get on board with him now. Onto the jump pad. Oop. Instantly dispatched by Kyoto Tears. He's still very much in the lead. 22. Needs It's 25 points. Loki was right in front of him, but someone else got that kill. Looking for more. Hasn't got it yet. Yes, he has. 23. I do beg your pardon. That was a lovely shot indeed. There's someone behind him. They're not shooting at him. It feels like they're shooting through him at the moment. And it's actually Team A. Who is that? Roxo is on 24. Can he make it 25? Roxo and Rofel neck and neck now. They're both 24. Who makes 25? We've got it. We've got it. 3 different winners in 3 different rounds. Well played to Roxo there for taking out the final kill in round number 3. My God, that was non-stop. Absolutely, utterly non-stop. Sheesh. We'll probably be going back to that as well. Now, here's my question. For anyone who was watching the stream, was my voice too quiet because of how many explosions were going on? Or were we okay there? How was my audio in-game? That's what I want to know. Let me know. Voice was good, love. Oh, borderline too quiet by the looks of things. Let's take a look at the kill count across the entirety of that. We do have a top 3. In 3rd place, we have Loki Crow. In 2nd place, we have Roxo with 65 kills. And in 1st place across all 3 of those rounds, we have Rofel with 72. 72 kills across those 3 rounds. Absolutely insane. Turn the game volume down or separate the tracks in OBS. They are technically different tracks in OBS, but I'm pretty sure they all get flattened when I record locally, so I'll have to turn the in-game volume down next time around. Not terrible, but would prefer if your voice was higher. Notice I was minus 10 dB in-game. We're going to switch that to minus 14 and see what happens, but it does depend on what we're playing next. So, Admin Patrick, I'm going to ask, what are we playing next? Are we doing that again, or are we moving through to the next game mode? To be fair, it's probably just that game mode. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it probably is. I'm trying to figure out... Oh, wow. Can I not even... My PUBG is bugged, and I currently cannot tab out to Discord, which is interesting. So if I Alt-tab, my mouse is actually stuck in the middle of my screen, which is bizarre. We are waiting for Patrick at the moment. Patrick, if you're asking if people want to join, you have to come back to the lobby, Patrick. I highly recommend keep on top of the in-game chat. We're gonna have to pop back to the lobby. There we go. If anybody wants to join now, we're gonna give you a 2-minute period to join. Patrick, before you do anything else, please let me know in the chat what we're gonna be playing next. But while we're doing that, you've got a 2 to 3 minute period to join the lobby and play the next custom game. And you do that by going here. The game name is Jorisar UGC September 2025, and the password is UGC in all caps. So if you would like to join, now is the time. Excellent. The next game mode we're going to be playing is Iron Noon. And this is by Delzor and Zenny. Now, because it's by Dell, I'm fully expecting most of this to be broken, because hashtag blame Dell. But we'll wait and see. We will wait and see. So we just had the Throw Clans Gmod Hotel. Now we have Iron Noon Duos Deathmatch. Ooh, okay. We're going to be playing duos. Wait, is it duos then? Oh, I beg your pardon. Gun race. Okay. Not a problem. Let's fix that. It's solos. Yes, okay. So we're going to be playing Iron Noon Gun Race. Oh, is this that one where every time you kill someone, you get killed, you spawn with a different gun? And it sort of like goes through... Oh, that's going to be rough. Annie Mango, I only died 2 times. So what's weird about that game mode is it's not about how often you die. It's about how quickly you can rack up the kills, isn't it? You don't mind dying 10 times as long as when you die 10 times, you've killed 20 people. You know what I mean? Logic is overrated. Who needs it? Yeah, exactly. This is absolutely heckin' mad. Absolutely mad. All right. You've got 1 minute left to go. Then we'll get ready to start. Because once we're in, it also takes another minute or so to get the game mode set up. My ears died. Your ears died, Robo Lemming. My ears died. I could hear everything. I could hear everything. All right, for everyone who gave me feedback about volume, I have turned the in-game volume back to -10 instead of -15. But if we do play Panzerfaust again, I'll manually switch that back to -15. Rigger says, I'm sadly out now for the evening. Work call's not a problem, Rigger. Hope you are doing well. Apparently it starts with knife, then pistol, SMG, DMR, sniper, AWM. Okay, okay. That makes sense. Killing people is bad. Try killing zero. Pacifism is the only way. I mean, Animango, pacifism works tonight, but it works mainly in the game modes like the parkour, I think. Can you use volume reducer in spectator? That's a great question. I actually don't know. I haven't tried. It's Control U, isn't it? The volume reducer. I think it's Control U. I'm not sure. Oh, it's F. Okay, thank you. F7. Good thing we have the quizzes in chat giving all the correct. Oh my God, I get more. Control U's the HUD. That's right. For escape from Erangel. Or escape from Tarkov style games. Control Alt Delzor. That might be about what's gonna happen. Patrick, if you can hear this, let's begin, please. Let's go ahead and crack on. All right, custom match started. We're going to cycle through a whole bunch of different custom game modes, folks. But we are then... We're then going to entertain some repeats as well. This is the Iron Noon gun race. Woo! All right. I've sorted out all of the settings that I need to sort out, and we are ready to go. So Iron Noon, I believe this is in like a Miramar-esque Wild West kind of town, and each time you kill someone you get a different gun. So you have to keep killing people with different weapons while trying to stop them from killing you. What would annoy me though is if I went from like an AR to a shotgun and I've been like, I don't know, hunting people down from long range. That would be really annoying. I'm not sure I believe this match start stuff, so I'll move you on through to the in-game view when I know for a fact that the game has started. And then, folks, if you want to give me feedback on the audio levels once we begin, I imagine there will be a lot of shooting, but not quite as much as in the Panzerfaust game, so I think we're okay. Just a reminder to everyone as well that we are giving away 10 G-Coin bundles at the end of this weekend. If you fancy yourself winning a bit of G-Coin, all you have to do to enter into the raffle is hit !giveaway in the chat. But hang on, because if you are a subscriber to the channel, whether it is a paid sub, a prime sub, or a gifted sub, it literally doesn't matter. You don't just get the one entry into the raffle, you get 5 bonus entries. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit !giveaway in the chat. Much obliged, much appreciated. And we are going to be getting started in just a second. There we go. Round 1. Let's go ahead and hop into the game. We have just started in round number 1. And this is already absolute chaos. Let's go ahead and see what's happening here. So we appear to be starting with some sort of... Oh dear, silence P92s for Dangerous Hank. What's going on? This is some sort of scary progression, especially when others are already using ARs. I fear for Dangerous Hank here. We're going to stay with him, at least for now. Is there someone else right here? There is! There's someone right there! And he somehow goes elsewhere. He gets taken out by Lewis. That was a revolver. Lewis progressing on to the P92 as well now. Gets an S12K for his efforts. Successfully takes out Sniper 1. Kyoto Tears also onto the S12K, but needing to get inside the building. Won't quite make it. Remember, you're rewarded for killing people and your gun gets swapped out instantly. Cassie still on P92. That might have been slightly problematic, not gonna lie. Let's respawn. 22 bullets and a dream! There we go, there's the S12K. Unfortunately, there's also a massive scope attached to that you really would rather not have. Ormalama onto a Mini 14 already, up to 12 kills for Team 6. Absolutely insane. We're watching Access Virus is on AWM with no scope. That's ridiculous. That's actually really rough. How are they not dead? Access Virus is playing this like a champ, but somehow goes down. I want to know what happens once you get to AWM, because I thought that's the pinnacle of PUBG. Oh my god, it's a Lynx. A Lynx with a 15x by the looks of things. I'm gonna have to check that out. Let's keep going. Where are we? Team 6, Access Virus. Jesus, that was rough. 101 damage. What happens after the Lynx? We need to know. A Winchester? None of this makes any sense at all. Anyway, the target number of kills is 20. On board with Lewis now, who is Team 1 in 3rd place with 11 kills joint. Mark 14, absolutely brutal gun. That Sniper struggling, but somehow manages to escape with his life confuzzled, saving him there as Lewis goes down to 9 HP. Playing the camping strategy now. Loki nearby with the M16 on burst fire. He's got the 2x scope. Nefarian gets headshot, and a FAMAS has been unlocked for Loki. He'll very happily take that. Gets absolutely annihilated on the second peak. 16 kills for Team 2 now. We are getting close to having to double check. Ormalama is doing fantastically well. Panzerfaust. Why do I get booted off spectating him when he gets killed? An O12, that's a bit... Oh my god, a crossbow. What? 18 kills for Ormalama. We need the crossbow. Here's a question for Dell. Can Ormalama drop the crossbow and pick up a different weapon and make it to 19? Like, does it work like that? And we've got stun gun. Oh my god, this is the ultimate challenge. Pan throw almost works. Picks up the pan, not quite enough. This is brutal. On to 19. Pan throw doesn't quite work this time around. Team 6 on 18 as well. Almost gets a headshot with that, but not quite. More stun guns. Pan throw, that's it. Stun gun pan throw for Ormalama means he wins round number 1. Absolutely fantabulous stuff. We now start with round number 2. How does Team 14 already have 3 kills? That's like illegal. Who's Team 14? Why can't I spectate Team 14? Is that a bug? Someone who's good at numbers, help me look for 14. I'm seeing a lot of numbers. I don't see 14, guys. Eh? Well, that's weird. That's okay. We're rolling with it. That's fine. Team 6. There we go. That's Access Virus one more time. Got absolutely destroyed there with the shotgun. Ouch. MP5 incoming. There's Patrick. And there's Patrick outgoing. We're now onto a Scorpion. How is a Scorpion an upgrade from an MP5? I have questions. I have a lot of questions, actually. Fury manages to get that. Back over in Team Ormalama. That's Team 2. Currently with 3 kills. Access Virus. About to go up to more. And AK, very reasonable stuff. I don't know why the game just kicks you out of observing someone's viewpoint every so often. Ouch. Dangerous Hank there. One small leap for man, one giant leap for Dangerous Hank. Crouching behind the hay bale, slightly awkward. Leon actually opting to aim elsewhere as a result, but Kyoto Tears already has him in his sights, which makes that particularly awkward. How did he cross the road and not get shot at? I don't even know. Woo! With the burst fire. Delicious. What's he gonna do with that FAMAS? With iron sights, makes it a tad difficult, folks. Doesn't manage to get Kyoto Tears. God, he tried real hard on that one, didn't he? That fish is slightly AFK. I have questions there. Kyoto Tears could just, you know, yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, the pacifist approach doesn't quite work so well on this map. Mini 14 with the 15x here for Robo Lemming. Who needs zoom? There we go. We've got an M16 with a 2x, which I think is probably a lot more useful, if I'm being perfectly honest, than the Mini 14. Got him! Confuzzled. Stabbing Delzor in the back there. We are approaching the end of round number 2. We've got Team 8 and 9. Fury doing particularly well, and Roful actually showing us some fantastic skill. 0-12 here from Fury. He's got a 6x on that. Let's see if we can make the auto shotgun work. Gets one. Roful's onto 18 as well. There's Ormalama. Roful's now on the crossbow. Needs a kill with the crossbow. Doesn't make it happen. Fury onto the crossbow as well. He goes down. Stun gun time. He's on 19. Stun gun weapon throw. Oh, there's someone there. Doesn't make it happen. Fury gets the kill with the crossbow. He is also on stun gun time. Manages to stun once. And he doesn't make it happen. He gets shot before he can execute. His opponent was stunned. That is absolutely brutal. Is Roful going to do it? No, he goes down. Fury gets a stun gun. And he doesn't make it stick. And Team 10 won. That's Dangerous Hank coming in from behind. He takes round number 2, and we're into round 3. I didn't even see that coming. I was too busy looking at Roful and Fury. Dangerous Hank came from behind to take the victory in that round 2. Moving on now to round number 3. Easy peasy there. P92. Delzor comfortably does enough damage to move forward. Rofel with the MP5 decides to make his presence known. Down to 21 hit points, though. Enough to get Patrick. He got a Scorpion. And that's enough. He gets one more kill before he gets absolutely destroyed by the pump-action shotgun of Fury. We hear targets. But hearing them's not good enough. There we go. Beautiful jumping shot there. Allows Fury to upgrade to the MP5. And then gets instantly deleted off the map by Kyoto Tears. Who in turn wins his fight. Sniper, what the heck? The silence shots from the S12K, one of the most ridiculous sounding weapons in the game. As Ormalama is already on to the Mini 14. Keeping an eye on that, up to 7 kills. One of the front runners here in round number 3. Patrick, in the meantime, looking for access virus, finds the kill. Very important that this is absolute carnage. There's about 6 different people in plain sight here, and Patrick needs to be mindful of that. Gets another kill. Downgraded, if you don't mind me saying so, to the Scorpion. Looking for the kill from Leon. Won't find it. Gets a headshot. I don't think he gets the kill, though. Sniper surely can't survive that. We've got an AK. Is the AK all we need? It looks like it. Let's open the door here. I thought there was someone on the other side, but they must have died. Gets Natari with an excellent looking headshot. And he is now onto the Mini 14. What a run from Patrick here. How many kills in a row? Absolute demolition. Ormalama back up top, as is Fury. Looking for kills from the high ground. We'll get Patrick as a result and upgraded to the FAMAS. Rofel also looking with the FAMAS. But only able to find targets at ground level for now. Gets upgraded to an AUG. That's an SMG, don't you know? I won't make the same mistake twice. Dangerous Hank now is in the lead. I repeat, Dangerous Hank is in the lead. Gets Roxo with the Panzerfaust, so he gets to pop in with the O12 as a result. If he gets someone short range, that would be ideal. Crossbow. Or crossbow in stun gun territory for Dangerous Hank. The next nearest player is on 15. Doesn't really want to shoot them in the legs. Not exactly ideal. Dangerous Hank getting stuck a little bit. There's Patrick. Is he going to stay still? He's not. Gets Delzor. And that means we are into stun gun and weapon throw territory. Unfortunately, needs them to stay stunned. Here he comes with the pan. Who's Team 9? Oh my god, is he gonna do this? Oh no, he died just before he could get to it. Unfortunately not. He does it! He absolutely does it! Dangerous Hank wins. And he manages to get the stun and the kill with the pan throw to end that game mode. That was absolutely insane. A huge thank you to Spectre V, who has just subscribed to the channel. Of course, if you would like to be involved in the G-Coin giveaway, you stand a chance of winning 1 of 10 G-Coin bundles at the end of this weekend. All you have to do to enter is hit ! giveaway in the chat. But before you do, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And it can be a gifted sub, it can be a prime sub, it can be a paid sub. It literally doesn't matter. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel and you'll be in with a chance of winning one of these absolutely wonderful G-Coin bundles at the end of the weekend. Folks, the stream is going to take a couple of minutes break before we go into our next game mode. I think we are going into Dell's Glider Dogfight game mode, so that's going to be an awful lot of fun. We are going to a very quick break, and when we come back, it'll be glider dogfight. See you all in just a sec. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are loading into game now. Glider dog fight, I should say, by Dell. This is going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if we're going to do solos or duos. We technically have enough gliders for everyone to get one. There's a maximum of 25 gliders on the map, you see, so we can't have, like, you know, dozens and dozens and dozens of people. We have a maximum of 25. But I think we will sort it out. Dell just chipping into chat to say, don't worry, guys, there might be the odd bug because PUBG is still in alpha. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Right, we are getting started. I think we're setting up the teams now, and then we'll be hopping in just a sec. Blamed for state of PUBG, exactly. Well, it's Delzor's fault, really. PUBG is going in a direction that clearly suits Delzor's chaotic nature. We should be doing duos, but you can take separate gliders, blow them up if you see any on the ground. That's right. So the way these game modes work is there is a maximum of 25 vehicles that can be spawned at any one time. So because of that, you have to destroy a vehicle in order to spawn a new one, essentially. But I think people will get the hang of that very quickly. We're going to be starting in about 15 seconds. It'll be duos, glider, dogfights. I'm looking forward to this. Hope you guys are as well. And then we're going to cycle through as many of these custom games as we can. I think we've got another 3. Oh, I love the next one. The next one is possibly going to be my favorite to observe, if I'm honest. Possibly going to be my favorite. Right. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerdlings of all ages, welcome to Glider Dog Fight. We're playing in duos, but people can take separate gliders. Panzerfausts are also available, as you can see. As we get ready to go absolute ham. Oh no. Already aiming. That's a Lynx, actually. And that is very much a glider that's very, very broken. Patrick is going to crash onto the ground, unfortunately. I don't actually know what he does from there. I get the feeling that because the gliders are very much still in existence, you can just destroy people on the ground very, very easily indeed. Patrick goes down to a Lynx. Oh, this is very good. In the back, we've got Panzerfaust. Can you imagine if that nailed? Lots of bullets going their way, and Riezo coming very close to getting shot out of the sky there. That's a glider without a pilot. I've got no clue what's going on there. Someone's obviously been sniped out of it. Riezo has hit the deck. That's a problem. Access virus is coming. He has somehow also disappeared out of his glider. He's getting shot at. And he actually kills himself. It looks like Natari was the player who was trying to get at that. Are people spawning up top? They are. They're spawning up top, and they're able to get into more gliders by the looks of things. So they are there. They're getting ready. This is Natari taking off again. And I'm guessing it's only once you're off the platform do the weapons get granted. Oh my goodness. That's a launch and a half, isn't it? Do your best to stabilize. There you go. And we've got a stun gun. That is not ideal. Ah, there we go. We do have the Panzerfaust as well, and the Lynx. Can you imagine if that hit? Trying to get some shots off against Dangerous Hank. Very close, actually, some of these to getting him, but they're falling a little bit short. Dangerous Hank crashes against the edge of the map, and this could prove to be problematic. Oh, he goes down. Is most of this a fight on the ground? That's the real question. Solomon Vardy has been spotted. And here come the... Oh my god, this map is huge. He's nowhere near close enough to actually kill him there. This map is absolutely huge. Solomon Vardy goes down to his own blowback, unfortunately. He looked up, and the blowback from the Panzerfaust killed him. Riezo now trying to get back into the action. Does he see Robot Lemming below him? He does indeed. He's aiming for an empty glider. There's no one there, mate. Robot Lemming has now died as well. This could be problematic because other people are busy shooting. Oh, God. Right, someone's got Riezo. Surely Sniper's got him. He must have him. Look at that trail of destruction across the floor of the map. I cannot believe Sniper didn't get any damage done to him there. Ormalama kills himself. We're looking with the links. Can we get Cassie? Oh! How? She stood still! What are you doing? There we go. Oh, that took long enough. Oh, wow. We've got people from 2 different teams in a glider there. What is happening? That is Access Virus. Is that Dangerous Hank? It wouldn't surprise me if it was. I think it is. Oh, Jesus. That is Dangerous Hank, and I know that because Natari just absolutely railed both of them out of the sky. Is Natari in a glider himself? Where is Natari? He is? Absolutely railed them out of the sky. Sees Fury. Doesn't quite make it stick, unfortunately. Let's take a look at Team 9 because Sniper and Garbanzo are very close to victory, and they have got it. Sniper with the links will mean they win round 1. They make it to 20 kills first. We're now going to be going with round number 2. It looks like Sniper's strategy is to drop to the ground at the very beginning, parachute down, and focus on shooting people from the ground. His teammate Garbanzo is also doing this, so maybe that's a little bit of a loophole in this game mode. I wonder what Delzor thinks of that. Lots of people parachuting down to begin with. And they are just playing the game at ground level. What do we think of that? Oh, and that's because there's basically no bullet drop on the links. Rofel takes down Garbanzo to begin with. Sniper going back towards the edge, and Ormalama takes him out of thin air. Ooh, Ormalama does that from the glider. That was sexy. That was the wrong point of view I was on, but I was very, very happy to spot the final result. Ormalama looking for a kill onto Bafish. Won't make it before his glider goes down, unfortunately. YOLO Swaggins, unfortunately, he didn't pop the parachute, and as a result, he's gonna have to try again. Animango and Nefarian doing a very interesting strategy of hugging the tree in the center. Oh, we see Cassie parachuting down. Got him. That's a fantastic shot. We're looking for Cassie as well now. One shot will do it. 56 HP. Ormalama is giving Cassie a proper run for her money. We see Patrick down below, though. We need to take them out first. There's Ormalama struggling against the edge, and Nefarian doing everything in his power to keep him there. And Garbanzo takes out Nefarian. It does look like Team 9 have this sussed. They are hanging around the edge of the arena. Outside of gliders, I don't know how we feel about that. Dropping down and using the links to pick people off from afar. Tendo asks, do you think it would be possible to do a vote on favorite game modes? Yes, I think so. I think it would probably be best to do that vote on Twitch, if I'm honest. I think in about 20-25 minutes, we will have cycled through all of the game modes that we were planning to do tonight at least once, and we can then move in to a second round. Maybe pick what people like the most. I'd be well up for that. Garbanzo sees Rayazor getting peppered as well, and it's going to be Rayazor who gets him in return. Same strategy they've been using. Confuzzled very much on the floor. And susceptible to fire from all directions there. I feel like that should have been good enough, but it's Dangerous Hank who actually gets that kill. 16 kills for Team 9. No other team has more than 7. Which is absolutely insane. Team 9 are killing it. Sniper and Garbanzo are absolutely taking no prisoners at all. Garbanzo taking off in a glider from up top now. Let's see what he can do here. Just need to stabilize and start flying. Can we take someone out from within the glider? That would be the dream. Oh, I think we see Fury up close. Right in front. Looking for people on the floor. Robo Lemming has definitely been spotted. Need to turn around and try and make his way there. Annie Mango's right in front of him as well. Oh, yes. Are we going to run over? Oh, we tried. And Garbanzo hit Zeph at just the wrong time. He can't get out to finish the kill because he's killed himself. Oh, that is brilliant. 19 kills out of 20. Is this going to be 20? Razor. Perilously close to being the final victim here of Team 9. It's beginning to look like it a hair's width away from winning the game. Having to reload on the links. Getting shot at by Razor in return as well. And Sniper goes down, but here comes Garbanzo. And there goes Rofel. And for the second round in a row, Garbanzo wins it together with Sniper. Excellent play there. And that was round 2 of 2. So we are going to go and pick a different game mode now and load that in. It also means, of course, that you've got the opportunity to join the game now. If you've been enjoying the UGC game modes, you want to try a couple of these out. I think we've still got 2 more of these before we cycle through some more. All you have to do is go to this game, Jarosar UGC September 2025. The password is UGC, exclamation mark. Get yourself into game now, and we'll be starting the next game in a couple of minutes. We're going to a 3-minute break while we get the next game loaded up. I will tell you what it is when we come back. See you guys in a bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are getting ready to hop into our next game. This one is going to be Avalanche by Zenny. I think this is going to be my favorite game mode to watch. We're going to get I think we're going to get given a time limit to see if anybody can win this, but I think it's going to be extremely, extremely difficult. I've played this once before already, and it is possibly the most fun thing. We've loaded into the game now. We're getting ready to load this up. This is called Avalanche. I think from a spectating point of view, this is my favorite so far. We will wait and see. We're just loading in now. How is everyone? How's everyone's Saturday evening? Are we enjoying everything? Are we enjoying the entertainment UGC has to offer? It's certainly been a wild ride tonight. I wasn't sure what to expect at the start of this evening, but it's been very different. It's a different side to PUBG, I would say. After this, we're going to be playing one more map, and then we repeat based on user votes. Excellent. All right, I like that. We're running a vote in chat for which modes you liked the best, and we'll do a couple of repeats. That suits me just fine. I think we probably have enough time to do 2 repeats before the end of the stream, so that'll be really good. Thoroughly enjoying that one. Getting the game and teams set up now. Oh my goodness. What else are people saying? Garbanzo Beans as well. Thank you very much for the sub. Really appreciate it. Of course, means you get 6 entries into the G-Coin raffle rather than just the one. So you're 6 times as likely to win on Monday after the weekend when we pull the winners out of the hat. So best of luck to all of you. For now, we go to Avalanche, and it is absolutely beautiful. Come take a look. Welcome to Avalanche. This looks straightforward enough. But what about this? Hey yo! Oh, this has got to be my favorite game mode by far. Very simple, folks. You need to walk up this hill. What could possibly go wrong? And after you get to this point, you then get to this point. After you get to that point, you get to this point. You try and dodge that little thing there. You get over here. And it's simple. All you have to do is get up to here. And you're fine. Look at that. That's easy. That's easy, right? Don't even worry about it. Welcome to Avalanche. I think Zenny has really outdid himself with this one. This is absolutely brutal and absolutely magnificent. Let's take a look at who's in the lead at the moment. Natari's doing particularly well, hiding out behind this second ramp, I think. Oh, geez. Human pinball is how are you going to dodge that? When you get the ones that are flying that are like bouncing all over the place, it becomes basically impossible. Oh no, that's a horrible bounce. We make it work. I don't know how. Using the ramps as much as possible. Natari's doing very, very well. We have 15 minutes to go. Is it safe to go? Of course it's safe. Don't worry about it. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my god. I'm just checking like my Fitbit for my heart rate. Literally just watching this. This is insane. Casual burning bow. Don't even worry about it. Thanks to the smoke, I can't see anything. Some of those were bouncing so high, they were bouncing off the edge of the map. What? Natari is an absolute pro at this, only using the left-hand side as well. I wonder if it's a tactic to not have to move laterally too much to keep making progress. Sheesh. Oh no! And that's it. Natari's gone. Oh my goodness. How is Rofel still there? We'll catch up with Rofel in just a second. And this is what it looks like down at the bottom. A couple of vehicles have actually stopped here. That's weird. As our brave warriors attempt to climb through. God knows what you would call this. But this is absolutely mad. This is Avalanche by Zenny, and I think this is the simplest and most delicious UGC custom game mode. Rofel is having anything but a woeful time. This guy is so unbelievably good. Oh no, don't you dare. Jacurial in chat says we give people stun guns with this game mode. Don't you even dare. How mean is that? Oh dear. I think Rofel's about to win. I think Rofel's about to win. He's looking for it. Everything's dropping us. Oh no! That boat might have something to say about proceeding. No? Okay. Are we about to do it? I think we are. If he can get past where they're spawning, he's home free. I think he's home free now. Rofel. Unbelievable. Look at this. Rofel wins an incredible round there in just a couple of minutes. He managed to get to the top. Imagine giving everyone stun. I can see how it makes it even better. That's absolutely insane. Here we go. Round number 2. All you have to do is make it to the top. That's all. Oh, Jesus. At least let me get to the start line. Oh my god. Yeah, I can see how giving everyone stun guns will make this even better. You can't do that in sandbox mode here though, right? You have to like make an adjustment to the custom. Oh, there's a glider. What? Just casually sort of chilling out, like chilling out here. Yeah, I guess. Sure. Heading into the pink. Into the wild blue yonder. Why is team 8 all the way... I have questions. That was weird. That was very, very weird indeed. Yes, you have to properly, like, edit the mode. You can't actually hop into sandbox and grant people a stun gun once you're into the game. Dangerous Hank, Larux, and Ormalama currently doing well. A ramp there, protecting all 3 of them from harm on the left-hand side as Dangerous Hank makes his way through. Oh dear, Dangerous Hank. Maybe got a little bit too dangerous there. Several vehicles. Wow. The camera's been absolutely obliterated by these vehicles. I don't know how Larux and Ormalama are going to deal with this. Patrick, therefore, has taken the lead. Oh, there's some YOLO swaggins going on there. Rofel right behind him. Here comes Patrick. Staying center. Not gonna help. Gets absolutely wiped off the face of the earth. And now Rofel is once again in the lead. Surely not 2 in a row. Surely not. Using the ramp to help him block. I think that's very, very smart indeed. If you get something going slowly over the ramp like a boat, though, it just drops back down and you die, don't you? Whoa, dear. You get some horrible bounces from the vehicles as well as absolutely not clear. But Rofel somehow, some way, he's playing Frogger IRL and is absolutely nailing this. That stopped boat in front of him is going to be problematic. It means several vehicles are going to end up going much slower, and that actually puts Rofel off guard. He gets taken out. Access Virus now resumes the lead of the race. Round number 2 now, trying to hug the corner, playing the statistics there, saying, you know what, it's very unlikely that a vehicle hugs the corner and makes its way over here. I get the logic, but what about that? What about that one? Oh, Jesus, what about that one? Oh, Jesus, what about that one? I don't like those odds. There's several up ahead. Access virus in the lead. Opts to take a rest by this ramp, and I don't blame you. It's like Time Crisis, this. Who remembers that? Love me some Time Crisis. Except you don't get to shoot back. That flying one looks dangerous. Eee, just about misses him. Uh-oh. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Riazor now assumes the lead of the race. Who's in second place? In a very distant second place, we have Robo Lemming. Dangerous Hank is back up. Patrick right behind him, but extremely close to getting destroyed. Solomon Vandy goes down to that barrage of vehicles. Patrick now about to overtake Dangerous Hank. Riazor has been taken out, which means Robo Lemming now assumes the lead of the race with 12 minutes to go. This is so much more exciting than Formula One. So much more. The problem in the latter stages of this race with giving people stun guns is that the further in front someone is, the less likely the stun gun's going to be useful. It's like really fun, presumably, for the first quarter, first third of the course. And then after that, it's a bit like, well, does it do much? So maybe after you get to the halfway point, you pass a certain point, and the stun gun, hear me out here. In fact, Throno, I think this could work. All right. Oh! There goes Robo Lemming. Here's my idea, Throno. People get stun guns in the beginning, and then once they reach a certain point, let's say this ramp right here, if they're holding a stun gun with any amount of ammo, it becomes a crossbow with 5 bolts once you get to this point. The stun gun becomes a crossbow, and therefore you can still make it work. I reckon there's a way to do this. This is really dangerous because this bit is where the vehicles start exploding and they sort of veer off in different directions, and it's difficult to predict. It's like the Monopoly effect. It ruins friendships. I'm telling you, the stun gun needs to become a crossbow. But, like, you only get the crossbow if you're still holding a stun gun with at least 1 ammo when you get to that point. So that way, when the players are really close together, you've got the stun gun. But when the players aren't close together, they become crossbows, and you've still got something. And you've still got something to play for. Some people do save it. Do save one for later on. That's fine. Not a problem. This is actually really close. Patrick and Dangerous Hank are neck and neck. Going up to the finish line. Who's gonna win? Patrick is team 5. Dangerous Hank is team 13. Who won? Did they both win? Do they have to jump off the edge? I feel like Dangerous Hank was first onto this bit, and Patrick is first off. I don't know. Oh, and then they miss. Please tell me they're not supposed to land on that bit, because if they are, they've definitely missed it. Are they racing to be the first to die? What's going on? I thought we'd finished. Remember, it's Team 13 and Team 5. Dangerous Hank and Patrick. This is, taking a while. Any day now, folks. Well, this is awkward. I'm going to declare Dangerous Hank and Patrick joint winners! Because why not? GG. All right. That was insane. That was weird as well, wasn't it, that? So that must have been a bug at the end of that round. That was so much fun. That was Avalanche by Zenny. Really incredible stuff. Possibly my favorite one to spectate that. I'm not going to lie. It's a great mode. It really is a great mode. And Baffish, look, the no hurting other people, the pacifist approach, it works. It absolutely works. We need to switch the host. So what we're going to do is we're going to make another lobby. Everyone who's in the game now, please listen out. Del, can you please tell me if you are going to... if we're going to have the same lobby name or we're going to change it? But we're going to be hopping across to a different lobby now. And it is called Jorasar UGC Custom. So if I show you guys, you can see here, when you go to play and custom, you scroll down here and go UGC Alpha, and you can see Jorasar UGM Custom here. You hit join. The password is UGC, capital letters. And you can go ahead and join here. So that's what you have to do. So it's Jorasar UGC Custom. I'm going to go ahead and update that on the graphic above my head. Boom, there we go. Let's center that a little bit. Done. Excellent. So join the game called Jorasar UGC Custom. The password is UGC. Is this where we blame Del? Oh, my poor innocent child, Hammy's Hangout. Let me explain something to you, sir. We've been blaming Del since the beginning. Patrick might have been hosting the lobby, but we're still blaming Del. We haven't stopped blaming Del. Blaming Del is a lifestyle. It's not an isolated event. It's a way of life. We are going to be playing Get Rocked for TDM by Lightbite. All right, this should be good. I might have to turn my volume down as well by the looks of things. In the TDM game modes, it tends to be a little bit loud. Ormalama is declaring himself the winner as well. Hey, what? What's going on? What's happening? We did have 2 joint winners just now, but it was very strange, wasn't it? I don't actually understand the circumstances under which the lobby could get bugged like that. But nonetheless, we have created another custom match room. We'll give you guys another minute or 2 to join. The game is up here. Jorasar UGC Custom. The password is UGC. Go ahead and get yourself into this game now. Good luck with work tonight, Patrick. And thank you. Everyone say a huge thank you to Patrick on stream. Patrick is going to be heading off now. Delzor is going to be your lobby host for the last half an hour of the stream. I remember some time there was a custom match with settings that was named Blame Del. Yes, there was. There absolutely was. Blame Del is a way of life and also a custom game mode. That is very true. Thank you very much for all of your help tonight, Patrick. Right, so while everyone is getting into this game, just a quick reminder that regardless of where you are watching from, you can win yourself one of 10 G-Coin bundles here on this stream tonight. And we'll be giving those away after the weekend, probably on Monday. All you have to do to win one of those bundles is hit !giveaway in chat, but wait. It's not just about hitting that !giveaway, because if you are a channel subscriber, whether it is a paid sub, a prime sub, or a gifted sub, it literally doesn't matter. You don't just get 1 entry into the raffle, you get 6. So 5 bonus entries and 6 times as likely for your name to get pulled out of the hat after the weekend to win one of the G-Coin bundles we have on offer here. Definitely recommend it. Make sure to smash that subscribe button and then hit !giveaway in the chat, and you could be in with a shot of winning those absolutely delicious G-Coin bundles. Right. Let's go ahead and get ready to hop into the... Oh, what's going on? I've just dropped through the map and I'm swimming, which is very unusual. But we're just waiting for the game to start now. Remember, this game mode is called Get Rocked for TDM. I've made sure the volume is a little bit lower, so I reckon we'll be good. But we'll have to wait and see. Here we go. Here we go. Let's check it out. Welcome to Get Rocked for TDM, ladies and gentlemen. We choose our weapons here, nice and simple. And then we go and kill everyone by the looks of things. Let's go ahead and check things out. MP9 being used here by Orma Llama. Extremely deadly, very much laser of a weapon. Dangerous Hank was on the roof there, but Orma Llama just about missed him. Oh my god, what a laser. Orma Llama gets that beautifully. Dangerous Hank with the MG3 from up high. Manages to get another kill. Oh no! Oh good, that wasn't a nade. That was a smoke, thank goodness. I could see that being absolutely horrific. Batfish is dancing, and Robo Lemming wants absolutely nothing to do with it. Nobody knows what's going on. Dangerous Hank is absolutely destroying the server from up there. Access Virus and Natari are below him. Access Virus gets the kill. Not sure if he'll make it all the way to the top. Here comes Lewis. Very interesting terrain on this tiny map. Natari will pick up the kill there. I don't know if there are any meds available. Doesn't look like it. MP9, just an absolutely solid weapon of choice. Our goal is to get to 50 kills. So let's zoom out and take a look at what the map looks like. Got the construction site and the silos over there. Giant crane. Got some nice mountainous areas with a lot of trees in the middle of the map as well. Very interesting stuff. It's like TDM, but it's almost a full 2x2 square map, if you like. And it's a little bit slower pace, but it means you can actually plan your approach and things like that. Rofel's on the stairs. Does Orma Llama see him? He does now. He's been taken out, still sticking with the MP9. He swore there were more people shooting from over here. He would be right. Gets him, Annie Mango. Oh dear. We had questions over there, didn't we? But he just about managed to take hold of Access Virus towards the end. Team 4 is Orma Llama, and he's up to 8 kills so far. Team 11 are in the lead with 10. Who is Team 11? Team 11 is Lewis. Yezo was in a great position, but Garbanzo has basically ensured that it doesn't mean too much. Solomon Vandy in the middle of the map, hiding amongst the high rocks, manages to get Orma Llama. Solomon Vandy now moving across the map. Unfortunately, Dangerous Hank there. Getting absolutely annihilated. Yeah, moving across the middle of the map isn't particularly useful. There are still a little bit too much in terms of sight lines. Annie Mango playing the pacifist strategy towards the middle of the map. Kurzor is going to be asking a few questions of that while he reloads his AUG, which is completely and utterly fair enough. Delzor himself. Across the absolute edge of the map. I don't know where he's going with that. Orma Llama's in front of him, though. Oh. Where'd he duck off to? Oh, look at this! It's a portal to another dimension. Where did Delzor go? I'm just going to click on his name and find him. Oh me, oh my. Well, isn't this fun? Underground tunnels and portals between different areas of the map. We've got everything. We've got Lemming saying, I have no weapon. Is this Robo Lemming? Oh, wow. Robo Lemming, why do you have no weapon? Is this a bug? Delzor, is there a way to, give him a weapon? Why is Robo Lemming running around with no weapon? Can we blame Del? Look at this. Robo Lemming is being forced to play the pacifist strategy because he's got no weapon. Guys, what's going on here? Hashtag blame Del. Robo Lemming, if you can hear me, go to a ticky pole device. Oh, I see. So Robo Lemming, if you go to one of these things, you'll get pushed back into the gun lobby and you can pick a weapon. Ah, they've thought of everything. So go to one of these stations and you'll be able to choose a different strategy if you decide the pacifist strategy is no longer for you. Excellent. I wasn't expecting Del to have an answer to that question, if I'm honest. I was expecting him to go, well, we're in early access. It's a feature, not a bug. I was expecting all of those usual excuses coming out of Del. But no, I was surprised. Solomon Vandy and Delzor meet very briefly before the JS9 of Solomon Vandy absolutely rips Delzor in two. Unfortunately for him, Riazor was also expecting that in advance and got the drop on him just like Solomon Vandy got the drop on him. This is a weird sort of swings and roundabouts kind of game. Lewis also getting absolutely demolished by Kursdor, who in turn... My god, can I spectate someone for more than half a bloody second, please? Because... this is absolutely unreal. Sniper coming in with the Panzerfaust. Let's go. We love to see it. Oh no, just a single use. It's not unlimited. That sucks. Oh dear. The sawn-off, he actually hit both shots. But unfortunately, Robo Lemming, now with the P90, is down to 13 hit points. And that's enough for him to not only get on the board, but comfortably annihilate his opposition. Ormalama coming through. Was that a FAMAS I saw there? Doesn't matter, because he can't use it once he's dead. Access Virus takes the kill. Team 4 and Team 11. So Ormalama and Lewis are the two players at the moment with the most kills. They both have P90s. Coinkydink? Maybe not. You got teammates in Team 1 close behind them. Team 8 with the MG3 is Dangerous Hank. We saw him at the start of the game. He featured particularly heavily. And then Team 1 is Solomon Vandy. Solomon Vandy has the JS9. And is currently very much 6 feet underground. Ormalama just pausing a second to go ahead and heal up, which is fair enough. Lewis looking for additional opportunity. Being very sneaky in the bush there, but the P90 will see him true. Lewis gets that kill. Lewis now on 26. Ormalama on 25. Dangerous Hank on 27. The MG3 currently reigning supreme. It's a race to 50 points though, so it is by no means done and dusted yet. Delzor briefly spotted, briefly deleted. Such is the way. Ormalama on 27. Good awareness, good checking corners. Oh my goodness. That isn't sudden. I don't know what is. Delzor nearly getting him there with what looked like a Panzerfaust, but not quite managing to make it stick. On board with Lewis. Very similar position to where Ormalama was before. Riazor nearby. And that is finally the Delzor Panzerfaust making itself known. Dangerous Hank gets another kill or two, but does get wiped off and will have to respawn. Solomon Vandy also. Wow, that was a Tony Hawk kind of move there. What's going on? That was a 3.5 triple somersault with 1.5 pike or whatever they call it at the Olympics. That was wild. Either way, that's not going to be helping his score. 3 different players on 30 kills right now. We are aiming for 50, remember. P90 particularly popular, but Dangerous Hank opting to go with the MG3, and so far showing the world exactly why he reckons it's superior. And Dangerous Hank does win. The timer goes down. He has the most kills. Congratulations to Dangerous Hank, but now we reset and go round 2. Yeah, the MG3 is just ridiculous with its fire rate, isn't it? There's more where that came from. Solomon Vandy going down up top. But there are several players down bottom. Sniper amongst them. Dangerous Hank absolutely tearing through these guys. 3 and counting. And that is Ormalama who takes him out. Respawning here with the P90. Dangerous Hank getting taken out a second time. But Robo Lemming with the links says absolutely not. Poor Dangerous Hank. He's getting ripped apart right now. Rofel's actually doing a pretty good job as well. Currently up there with 5 kills. We have 9 minutes left. And remember, the goal is to get to 50 points. We only got to 30-ish last time. We'll see if we can get to 50 this time. Woo! Ormalama, that headshot from range onto Delzor was brutal. It's not going to get you the kill, though. Dangerous Hank will comfortably take that, still believing in the MG3. Where's Hammy's hangout? He's just come back from the underground tunnels by the looks of things. Hammy's hangout trying to work out who's been shooting him, but the problem is the longer you stay hidden in this game, the worse it gets. Realzor with the M4. The frag grenade worked. Unfortunately, Dangerous Hank was here to mop everything up. I love the Solomon Vandy opting to pop up via the middle. I've been told, by the way, in Twitch chat, we have the vote live right now for which game mode you like the best. You've got the next, I think, 5 minutes or so to vote for which game mode you enjoyed the most, and we will replay that game mode after this. And that is how we will close out the stream. So that should be an awful lot of fun. Hopefully you guys will enjoy. Only 7 kills this time for Lewis. He's gone to the M4. He's looking very confident with it, but he's not really seeing the numbers that we saw last time around. Let's hang out with him for a little bit. See what we can see. Gets Ormalama and Delzor. To be fair, that was excellent stuff. Ormalama now respawning with the P90. It's hard to see the M4 beating the P90, if we're honest. Dangerous Hank as well in second place with the MG3. Solomon Vandy with the JS9 too. Really cool to get the differences of opinion. There we go. We're using the totem to head back and pick a different weapon. What are we picking? What are we going, Solomon? Yeah, I don't think crossbow's gonna quite cut it in this game mode, mate. We are going P90 as well, okay. And the leader at the moment on 19 points out of 50 is Rofel. P90 being very, very popular in this game mode. And Solomon Vandy him coming back into the game with the P90, Rofel was his first victim. So there you go. Just goes to show. Dangerous Hank still sticking with the MG3. I love this. I love Dangerous Hank for it, and I'm absolutely a Dangerous Hank fan. It's so weird how the game keeps kicking me out of spectating individual players for no apparent reason. Very strange. Hammy's hangout does a little bit of damage to Ormalama, but then decides to head back the other way. Access Virus gets absolutely illuminated by the P90 there. Ormalama will pick up that kill from afar. However, it is still Rofel, who is very much ahead. Now picking up his 24th kill. Is he going to make 25th? He is not! Because Sniper is there with the Panzerfaust, absolutely shutting him down. We'll stay with Rofel and stay on board for a bit. Are we going to see a new winner in round number 2 here? Dangerous Hank gets taken out. The MG3 barks, but on this occasion doesn't end up biting. .26 votes now and counting. Votes, sorry, kills even. I was looking at the vote in chat. Rofel on 27. Solomon Vandy dropping down a bit on 17. Dangerous Hank in second place. He's on 23. He's been an absolute menace with the MG3. Lewis from behind the grate. Looking good, looking good. We're starting to close the gap. The MG3 is on 25. The P90 is on 28. Rofel has also just been taken out as well, eating valuable time away. Natari is able to do some piercing long-range shots. Grenade out to Wadelzo. That's a pretty good grenade. The problem is no one's left alive there at the moment for him to shoot at. Whew. Brutal stuff from afar. Is Ormalama going to be the next victim? Oh my goodness. One hit wonder. They're both basically one hit, and it's Ormalama that goes down. Natari will go up to 27 kills total. Lewis trying to mount a comeback. Team 11 with 19 kills has got some way to go. Dangerous Hank on 27. You got Rofel on 31. Very much still the players to beat. Kursdor takes him out. Pauses progress just for a second. Dangerous Hank within 3 kills of the top of the leaderboard. Riezor spots Sniper, has to get away from that absolutely beautiful frag grenade, does so, but gets into the crosshairs of someone else almost immediately. Confuzzled spawning incredibly close to Dangerous Hank. Incredibly close to... Oh. Dangerous Hank with the reaction times there. Also able to heal, but this is very, very important time away from getting additional kills. Where are we going, Rofel? Here's the shots by Dangerous Hank, and Confuzzled unfortunately gets hit from behind. Do we know what we're looking at? Oh no! I mean, he kills his target after nading himself. I guess that's a new move. I guess that's a new move. Solomon Vondi going down behind the satellite dish. As soon as people see you from afar, these guns, they're just too good. Get absolutely deleted. Ormalama going across the stone bridge to the middle of the map. But that's it. Time is up. Team 3 has won. Rofel will take the victory there, and we will go to a third and final round. Oof. I do quite like the way this map is set out. It's much bigger than a traditional TDM map, but it makes it so much more interesting as well. I'm enjoying it. I can see why this is quite fun. It's called Get Rocked for TDM. And the creator of this map is Lightbite. Keep that one in mind. Ormalama immediately starting to take names, continuing to rush on through. No cares given. Garbanzo very close to another player. Kurzor sees him there. Actually choosing to use the AK. A little bit surprising. It's got that lower fire rate. Also means that sometimes people find the recoil a bit easier to handle because you don't get as many bullets so quickly. Delzor replying with the Panzerfaust, trying to get ever closer. I'm not sure this is going to work for him. It isn't. That's Garbanzo finishing him off. I just heard an AWM. And Delzor trying to dispatch him with the SLR. It's not going to be clever enough, unfortunately, as he gets taken out from elsewhere. Access Virus, I think, is the one that got him. Annie Mango, on the other hand, just kind of chilling in the bushes, watching everything go. That is properly hidden. Pacifist strat seems to be working very well as long as you can hide in a bush like that. Not a problem at all. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Ouch. And Sniper, ironically, using a shotgun to finish that fight off. And that is Riazor completely and utterly getting deleted. He spawns very close to where he was before. Is he going to think Sniper's there? Not that it matters. He gets taken up by Ormalama, who's got the SKS in the middle of the map. Really showing us the variety with the weapons here. I thought we were just going to see a whole bunch of P90s again. Nope. Ormalama keeping things interesting. Of course, he has angles on pretty much anyone. And that's what happens when you focus in on a single player just a little bit too much. So who is currently in the lead? It's Dangerous Hank. Dangerous Hank with the, was the MG3, still is the MG3. On 12 kills though, 7 minutes left to go. Ormalama immediately behind Dangerous Hank, using the Panzerfaust to great effect. Deagle, secondary weapon there, coming in handy for Lewis. I don't think he actually got the kill there, though. I think that was Access Virus who grabbed that. Lewis is currently in what we like to call the unpushables. Very, very difficult to move into one of these buildings if a squad decides they want to hold it. Unfortunately, it's very easy to get sniped as well in this game mode, but Lewis is showing us an absolute masterclass in maximizing the number of kills you get for your ammo. Only 13 bullets left now for the P90. Doesn't stop him, though. That does. Riazor absolutely stops him there. Solomon Vandy once again doing the interesting dance there, the ragdoll physics in first person. And Team 9. Who's Team 9 doing particularly well? That's Access Virus coming in hot with the M249. Look at that. We have the MG3 in this game, but the M249's decided to make an appearance. Lil Dibs, long time no see. Hello, how are you, my friend? Will there be one more game after this? Yes, there will. And in fact, we are voting for the one we want to play the most. And that's going to be the final game we play after this. Absolutely. 100%. Let's go ahead and take a look. How are we going to be taking that lead? Team 9, Team 11. Team 11 is Lewis, by the way. He's on 25 points at the moment. And just behind him is Access Virus on 22. Lewis inside one of the giant warehouses. Probably needs to get out and about if he wants to get a large number of kills quite quickly. This grate is going to be very annoying for him. And I feel like he's going to feel like he's wasting time as long as he's cooped up in here. Oh, although to be fair, that was a beautiful sequence of shots. Solomon Vandy going down beautifully. Looking for Ormalama, getting Ormalama. So far, so good. $27 points, make that 28. However, Access Virus is happy to be catching up. That is Sniper. Take it out. Trading for that kill. And Lewis right underneath. Ready to continue the kill race. He's up to 30 points. Looking to make it beyond 30 now. 2 kills in front of the M249. Gets it. 31. Access Virus close behind. Absolutely brutal. The P90 at short range, you really just hold left click and it deletes other people off the map. Borderline criminal. Lots of P90s here now, confuzzled out in the middle of the map with a P90 of his own. Wanting to take advantage of being able to pivot to pretty much anywhere on the map as far as sight lines are concerned within about 10 seconds. Big advantage of holding that central rocky outcrop. LOL, that's Robo Lemming. Done and dusted, his hiding place has been found out. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go now here in round number 3. What have we got here? He's gone to 9 HP, needs to find a way. Okay, he does. Well done. That's confuzzled, eliminated. Let's take a look at Hammy's Hangout. Let's check out some of the other players. Oh. That was short-lived. Let's see if we can get back on him. Hammy's Hangout, choosing to use the P90 as well. Excellent shots onto Lewis. Managing to get the high ground here on top of this building. Wanting to know if anyone is spawned nearby. He will see Delzor. Without zooming in, though. Needed to trail that a little bit less. Let's check in with Sniper. Panzerfaust used. Very much in the middle of the map. Very, very dangerous. Kurzor will take him out very promptly indeed. Where are you, Sniper? Oh, never mind. Every time I try and follow you, you disappear. Let's see if we can make the Panzerfaust count. We see Robo. 7 damage, not quite what we want. And Ormalama gets an absolutely beautiful Panzerfaust shout of his own. Rofel, as a result, manages to survive. It's now a 2-kill game. Lewis out ahead. 39. Access Fire is close behind on 36. Dangerous Hank has dropped off. He's on 30. We've got 10 seconds remaining. It's beginning to look like Lewis 333 will end up winning round number 3 of Get Rocked for TDM by Lightbite. Well played, Lewis. Dangerous Hank gets him at the death, but it's not going to be enough. Lewis takes that home. Well played indeed. So we have Rofel. He won the first. And then number 8, Dangerous Hank, won the second. And then we have Lewis winning the 3rd round. GG's. All right, folks. We're going to go back to the lobby now. And we're going into our final game mode. We are just waiting to see what the results of the poll are. And then Dell will host the final game mode. You do have an opportunity to pop into the game. Jorisar UGC Custom is the name, and the password is UGC in all capitals. You've got 2 minutes. Now we'll make it 3. You've got 3.5 minutes to join the game, and when we come back, we will go to our final game of the evening. So we'll see you guys in just a bit. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You have chosen Avalanche as the game mode you want to play again. We feel the need to respect that decision, so we're going to join and hop on in. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Let's go ahead and make sure we where are we? Avalanche, there we go. Just need to make sure the in-game overlays are correct. This is delightful. This is arguably the most fun game mode, certainly the most fun one for me to spectate. We're getting ready to hop into it now. Oh, Atomical, how's it going? I have a feeling with your godlike aim, sir, not going to help too much here. It's all about dodging stuff. I will hop into observer mode in just a moment and show you what is going to be happening. This is Avalanche by Zenny, and it will be the final game mode that we play tonight. It's very simple. All you have to do is dodge the vehicles. Dodge the vehicles and win the game. That is how simple it is. Don't know if everyone will be able to do this, but we'll certainly give it a go. You know what I mean? It's been a very long day, a very long evening, but really quite fun. The UGC Custom Games have been absolutely delightful, and I look forward to sharing this one with you one more time. We played a whole bunch of different ones today, and you decided that this was the one you wanted to play the most. This was the one that you thought would be the most fun. So we are obliging and giving it to you a second time. We're just loading up the game now, and I will hop into it. Here we go. You can't rely on the countdown in UGC. It is bugged, but I'm pretty sure we are in the process of loading the game up. Delzor has edited the game slightly so that everyone gets... not everyone gets stun guns in the beginning. You can pick up stun guns, but they are in the open on the slope, so you risk death by trying to go for a stun gun, which I think is an excellent approach. Now's probably a great time as well to mention that this might be the last time you have tonight to enter our G-Coin raffle giveaway, where you could be winning one of our 10 G-Coin bundles at the end of the evening. All you have to do is hit ! giveaway in the chat. But wait, if you're a subscriber to the channel, whether it is gifted, paid, or a Prime sub, you get the opportunity to go ahead and win one of these G-Coin bundles with not one, but 6 entries into the raffle. That is 5 more. Let's go ahead and hop into the final game. Welcome to Avalanche, everybody. This is all very, very nice and simple. All you have to do is get to the top of this slope. This slope. And you can see here these little orbs. Walk over those and get a stun gun. There's Atomical out instantly. How's the aim going now? Dangerous Hank is out in the lead. Confuddled and Dangerous Hank are both stunned. They somehow managed to keep it going. Every time you pass one of those balloons, you can pick up a stun gun. Natari has been stunned, but somehow stays alive. Oh, there goes Dangerous. I swear, a single vehicle will take out about 12 of these guys right about now. This is so unbelievably close. There's Ormalama bringing up the rear here, and there we go, like bowling pins. About 12 of them go down at the same time. That's what we were waiting for. They were getting lined up, and look at Kursdor. The stun guns don't matter when you're this far ahead. We have to go to his point of view. Random slow boat, but sure, why not? Can you get in the boat? I guess you would just ride it down, so there's no benefit. Oh, I don't like that ice cream van. Truck. Boat. Oh, Jesus, that's quick! That one was very quick indeed, and I have to say... Whoa! He just threaded the needle between 2 of those. Kursdor is absolutely slaying this. Oh no, can he get out of the way? He can't! That's him done. He was in front by so far. He was out of stun gun range. And unfortunately, he will no longer make it. Rofel is in front of Realzor. Realzor has 2 shots on the stun gun. And he doesn't make it. There were 3 shots. He tried to get Rofel and missed every one. Rofel now very much in the lead, with those behind desperately trying to shoot him with the stun gun, but I think he's out of range now. Yeah, his fate is in his own hands. Atomical doing surprisingly good at this, considering how well you aim and shoot at stuff is definitely of secondary nature here. Oh no, he gets stunned. Is that going to be it? So close. Getting repeatedly targeted here. Rofel is down up ahead. Atomical suddenly in the lead. Within stunning distance of Dangerous Hank. Oh, that's Lewis. Don't know how that happened. Let's go back to Dangerous Hank. Where is Dangerous Hank? Am I missing something here? I just can't read all of a sudden. Is he not there? Oh, there he is. Dangerous Hank. Recovering from being stunned. That looks like it could be painful. Oh, dear. That was such a lucky bounce. Is Dangerous Hank in the lead? Where's Atomical? Oh, Atomical just died. Dangerous Hank is in the sole lead right now. There's a very, very slow boat and a very, very fast UAZ that will stop him from winning entirely. Lewis is now in the lead. Probably Ratting is doing anything but it's a very, very distant second place. 12 minutes remaining for someone to win. We have stun guns all over the shop, and it is wreaking havoc with the players behind. Just insane. Looking for an excuse to stun. No, he hasn't actually got one at the moment. As Kursdor, he's looking to try and catch up to Delzor. Is he gonna go for the stun gun? It's in the open. It's on the open slope. You have to go for it, right? You have... No, he's not. I am so surprised. Del's got a stun gun out. He is ready and waiting. You get in front of him, you're getting stunned, my friend. Yay, yay. And that's a wipeout. Is anybody else close to the front here? It doesn't look like it. Natari having an absolutely wonderful time. Natari, are you streaming? Are you streaming this evening? I don't know, but definitely go and check out Natari. Absolutely lovely to have them join us. The question I have, though, as Natari gets reset, is who's going to win this game mode? Rofel. Rofel did win one of the initial ones, didn't he? Now assumes the lead, but gets stunned. He's stunned behind a ramp, though, so I don't think that makes a huge difference. That's a second stun as well, and it's Ormalama taking the lead. Animango behind him. Animango, pacifist approach. Oh, dear. Technically, you didn't shoot him. That makes it okay, right? Oh, my God. I don't know how Animango survived that. Are we going to see a pacifist victory in custom games? I don't think we've ever seen one. The pacifists... I mean, they've been a feature of so many custom games. Animango now might have the best possible chance for one of the pacifists to take home the victory, but... Is there another player very close by? Yes, it is. It's Dangerous Hank. Solomon Vandy also in third place, but not too far away. Not sure that stun gun is necessarily going to do him much good, but Delzor does not use the stun in time to get him deleted. Kursdor has also just overtaken them both. Oh, if that ice cream van hadn't flipped, I'm pretty sure Solomon Vandy would be toast right about now. There's Delzor gone on the side of the ramp. It won't be side enough. Oh, no! And Animango is gone. Has to start again. Dangerous Hank now resumes the lead of the race. Solomon Vandy, a very, very distant second place. Dangerous Hank just about manages to survive there. I frankly don't know how. And we are getting to that stage where it feels like anything you do could be absolutely the wrong move. Dangerous Hank so close to completion. The ice cream vans, though, they're all over the shop. They're exploding all around him. It's at the point where they hit 0 HP that they explode, that they can change direction and be even more dangerous. It does look like he's through the worst of it. A lot of the vehicles moving around him now are yet to explode, and that's good. It means they're unlikely to change direction before they get past him, which means it's easier to predict. Dangerous Hank, 46 hit points. There's 8.5 minutes left in the round. There is time for him to find a way back up here if he dies now. But he's not looking to die now. He's looking to finish this right here. Everyone behind him. Take a look. That is the field of his enemies. That is how many people that have been desperate to come. And to be fair, Solomon Vandy goes down. It was a distant second place. It's now going to stay that way. Dangerous Hank just has to avoid this last couple now, and he will be home free. It looks like a lot of the vehicles are dropping beyond him. Dangerous Hank wins the final round and wins Avalanche. What an incredible game that was. GG. Oh my god. Well, that was an excellent example of not knowing what was going to happen at any point in time at all. I think we're going to be playing that game mode again and again on normal custom game nights as well. Avalanche is so much fun. You have no idea who's going to win until the very, very end. Folks, that does bring us to the end of our UGC themed custom games night for September. I hope you guys have enjoyed the evening as much as I've enjoyed casting it. A huge thank you to Patrick, to Delzor, and to Cassie for helping us with organization and all of the promotion and all of that kind of jazz. No doubt we will be clipping tonight up into all sorts of stuff for social media in the coming weeks. Huge thank you to Natari and Ormalama as well for coming in to play with their communities. It's been an absolute blast having all of you round tonight, and I look forward to hosting you again soon. Now, normally our custom games nights are on the first Saturday of every month. It is important for you to know that the next custom games night is postponed. I can speak English, don't worry. It's normally on Saturday the 4th of October, but I've got a family trip and I've got family visiting me in England actually that weekend. So we're postponing it 1 week, and the next custom games night therefore will be on Saturday the 11th of October 2025. So we're going to be doing it 1 week later. So please make sure you put that date down in your diaries now. But a huge thank you to everyone for joining this evening. It's been absolutely wonderful. And a reminder again, you can go ahead and win one of 10 G-Coin bundles that we are giving away on the stream at the end of the weekend. All you have to do is hit ! giveaway in chat. But if you are a subscriber, whether it is a Prime, a paid, or a gifted sub, you get 6 entries into the raffle instead of just the 1. So your name is 6 times more likely to pop out of the hat after the weekend when we draw our 10 winners. But that's it from us for now. I will see you on Saturday, the 11th of October. Huge thank you to everyone who made this stream possible. It's been an absolutely fantastic evening. I am going to go on for a couple of minutes now and then raid another streamer. I think Hollywood Bob is doing UGC at the moment as well. So we'll see if we raid him or if we find someone else to raid. Maybe Ormalama or Natari are streaming, and if they are, we'll raid them. So thank you very much for playing. See you on Saturday the 11th of October. Much love to everyone. Stay safe wherever you are, and good night.